My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia, as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Kronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gelsira Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign.
Do we have a Deborah's Diary?
Much nicer, thank you. Stop it.
The first one we did would have been a fantastic cut to just include.
Shoots for 3. I might. Don't count me out.
I'm not.
Also, I'm lazy, so I might not.
Dear Diary, our last episode, our party decides
3 different types of alcohol.
to hunt the boar.
Hell yeah. Gonna hunt the boar.
They never actually got anywhere near the boar,
We're gonna bore the hunt.
did anything to get better at hunting the boar, but they did decide that's where they were going to go do. Anyway.
Doo-doo.
Also, Electo thinks Ari is a deer, and they head off and find a farming town that evidently is named Ethertown, due to the ether that comes out of their fruit when you cut it.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do, because that's what he said.
Did he say that was how it's got its name?
I mean, that's what I'm assuming.
Exactly. And that
It's
makes
my diary. I'm allowed to make assumptions.
ass out of me.
They met Luke, who was not surprised by Neith coming up behind him. But they did learn that Ethertown grows magic fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And not just magic mushrooms.
I don't think even magic mushrooms.
But that gets sent off to all of the Golden Apple apothecaries.
Hell yeah.
They find out that the constable is named Gabriella, who evidently knows Adani. And our party kind of sucks. And now Gabriella's probably going to go kill Adani.
And also has a dinner plate badge. Important stuff.
Gelsira and Neith really feel all of the arcane energy in the air. Oh, yeah. See, you messed it up because I was getting to the part where Gelsira tries the dinner plate thing again. Anyway, but Neith did get headbutted. They pluck. And with the fruit, in order to know if it's good or not, you have to pluck it, you have to cut it, and you have to see if you find any traces
Of ether.
of ether. And everything was magic in this town. And now our party just walked away.
And Gelsira is blind.
And Gelsira is blind.
She is blind. She's that thing.
Let's see how our players do in this episode of Some Would Play.
That was a pretty accurate diary.
Bum, bum, bum.
Before we take off, are there any, I look around for any kind of wild animals in the air, on the ground, through
Cedric
Cedric's eye?
does not see any wild animals in your vicinity, but, I mean, there are birds and stuff flying through the air. There's like sparrows and robins and, just typical regular woodland birds. But so, yeah, there are animals, but you just don't see any larger ones on this path.
Okay, I'd like to target a sparrow,
Sure.
and I'd like to cast Animal Messenger.
Okie dokie.
And I can basically have the sparrow deliver a message to Adani,
Mm-hmm.
but the message has to be 25 words or less.
Sure.
Gabriella is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Stop.
So what should I say? That's funny. Like a telegram. Stop.
Yeah, stop.
Your location is known to Gabriella in Ethertown.
You're up to 8 words.
She is going to come find you. No, she's going to come look for you.
Stop.
Yeah, that'll be it. And then I sign. And then
Over.
And then love jelly.
Nice. You had one word to spare. 2 words to spare.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done. Okay. So you give that message to the sparrow, and the sparrow will take a direct turn in the sky and fly off deeper into and over the trees of the Acmonian wood
I kind of wave by it. It's by
to
Sparrow.
presumably go deliver your message to Adani.
When she hears it, she's going to hear the sparrow talk in my voice.
Nice.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are traveling down the road. It is a little more worn and a little more better traveled the further you get away from Ethertown. It seems like this is now becoming a heavily used road
Hell yeah.
where it appears shipments of magical fruit would be delivered to presumably Therium, which is another 5 days, 5.5 days from where you guys currently are.
Hell yeah. We're the best at this.
Yep. And it will be a straight shot to the next town.
I make sure to feed and water my horse
Yeah, it's about 3 days to
when
the next
necessary. And always I'm very cognizant of his well-being. Nailed it.
So unless you guys have anything that you plan on doing to veer off of the path in the next 3 days, you will get to the next city with no difficulty. You guys have anything planned that you wanted to do?
Does anybody need to go hunting or peeing or bathing?
I'm
Or
fine. I took a bath like
Casting.
Casting.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
a month
I'm
ago. Whatever.
good.
You're good to go forever. Yeah.
Heath just had a bath
Dirty little halfling.
like
Yeah.
2 days
Just
ago.
had a bath.
And Ari's just pristine as shit. Shit on a shingle.
Delicious.
I took my rations off.
All right. So you guys get to the next town.
I mean, I probably had a picnic with Electo at some point where we just had one magic mushroom each. It was delightful. We had a wonderful time. Tasted like a 5-course dinner, the best. All right.
She appreciates the 5-course dinner mushroom. Actually, it wouldn't have tasted like a 5-course dinner to her. What's another event? It would have tasted like the time she was rescued from under the
Aw.
altar.
By Ari and Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Biggity bang bang.
back in her farm girl days.
Yep, because that was another one of her favorite moments. Not being sacrificed by filthy dragonborn.
We're gonna definitely kill. We got
Well, I don't really have anything I need to do.
Okay.
So
onward ho.
All right, so 3 days pass. They are relatively boring.
They were the best of days.
They were the boringest of days.
Eat this so bored.
And you come to a split in the road, one that goes into the Acmonian wood, one that veers off another direction, northeast-ish, that would head towards the river. And there is one sign that points down the road that you're going, straight down. And there is a name of a town on the sign, and the name of the town is Pittsville. Pittsville. Yeah, Pittsville.
Pittsville. Nailed it.
Yep, it's just some
That's the title of
small
this
little
episode.
random town, but it's the next biggest town on this trade route.
Yeah.
And it says Pittsville. Just go straight. So
that's the direction we need to be going.
Mhm, yeah.
All right,
Well,
let's go
keep
on to
going.
Pittsville. Does it have like population?
Nope.
Such and
No, it's just a marker in the split of the road that says this way to Pittsville.
how many
and
miles?
Still
and-
time.
this way to Enyo, and this way to the wood.
All right, heading to Pittsville.
And it's not a very long ride to Pittsville. As you get to Pittsville, there is a nice little wooden arch.
Sweet arch, bro.
Little sign there, and the sign is painted with the word Pittsville. Looks like the wood is charred and black.
Yeah, dragon attack.
And
attack.
there are smoking and smoldering houses
Jesus
that
Christ.
you can see.
Sweet.
It smells like burnt wood, burnt trees, And as you get closer to Pittsville, you can see that, yes, there was actually a fire in Pittsville. There are bodies that are strewn out.
Ugh.
Some that looks like they were burnt alive.
Fix this, Jelly.
Oh,
Some
jeez. Okay.
in agonizing pain as their skin. You guys are familiar with the deceased remains of the people in Pompeii that were covered in ash and
Hell
things
yeah.
of that
They're
nature.
jerking
when the
off?
volcano, yeah, sure, erupted. So it looks like a lot of the bodies that are lying around, they weren't expecting whatever it was that happened to them.
Oh, shit. Did you do this?
But it looks
Mine
like
are just
they were
illusions.
burnt while they were alive. There are
Oh,
twisted looks of pain
Oh, what happened?
and terror on their visages.
Ugh.
And you can smell
They got visages.
burnt flesh, and there are rows and rows of houses that are in different states of burning. Some have collapsed in on themselves. Others have or are still burning.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Gross.
that's gonna be my next question.
Yeah, there are some houses that are still burning.
So something happened not that long ago.
Yep, you can see corpses of women and children hanging out the window that looks
Oh.
like they were trying to escape their
Wow.
burning houses.
Jesus.
Neith like kind of nudges her horse into like a trot
Sure.
to like kind of get there faster, and I'm like listening and looking around, and because I am aware of any hidden invisible creature within 10 feet, so like I'm trying to get like near houses and stuff to see like if I notice anybody might still be alive.
No. All you can hear
That's sad.
are the caws of vultures and scavenging birds.
Oh,
Wow.
There are
Son.
husbands who are men who are over the bodies of their women and children as they were presumably burnt alive.
Jesus.
The entire town of Pittsville looks like some serious shit went down maybe not too long ago, maybe a couple hours.
I holler out, what happened here?
You get no response. Your voice echoes through the burnt rubble of the town. A roof caves in on itself. Half of a corpse of a mother and a son that were hanging out a window gets cut in twain as the roof collapses on it and
gross.
fall to the ground.
All right, I continue traveling through the town on my horse then.
I asked Cedric to kind of scout around a little bit and see if he can find any living being.
Has it been 3 days and an hour?
She's perfectly got her vision back. And Cedric flies off into the air. And as Cedric flies off into the air, you guys hear off in the distance, coming from deeper into the woods, a rather large, terrifying roar.
Oh.
Let's fight a dragon, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Karga comes out from under your hood,
Hey, buddy.
and he says, "That was the roar of a mighty beast.
What kind of mighty beast?
Probably a dragon of
Ooh.
some such."
Think we could take it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I love that confidence. I also think we can take it.
Do you think it was a red dragon?
Guys, Karga thinks that was a dragon.
Okay, well, let me prepare my battle spells.
Prepare your battle spells, Jelly. We're going to kill a dragon. Neith, you in on this? Electo, how you
What?
feeling?
And Electo,
This dragon laid waste to this town. Look at these innocent people, women and children all dead and shit.
as dragons are wont to do.
They do that, but we should probably kick its
I mean,
ass.
a dragon's trying to get a horde, right?
I
Why
don't
would
know
a
about-
dragon just do this to a town like randomly?
Because it's a bad dragon.
You're dragonborn. Why don't you like say something in Draconic?
I mean, I could probably definitely talk to the dragon, but I don't think he's going to listen. He or she. It's going to listen.
I mean,
don't
we
think
don't
so.
even know if the dragon's still around.
We just heard its roar. We're going to take the fight
mean-
to it.
Dragons are big enough. That roar could have been a long way away.
Could have been, but I think we should definitely
Why don't
go
you
fight
taunt it in Draconic?
I let out a mighty roar.
And it echoes through the town and
That's a bad idea.
into the
Yeah.
woods and the forest. But you don't hear anything call back. But you
Alright.
did let out a mighty roar.
I move towards the direction of where I heard the roar. I assume Electo's in.
Yeah, she's still on your horse with you.
Yeah, let's go
She's not
check.
going to get off of the horse.
We're going to head that way just in case we draw its attention. I don't want it to finish off the rest of the town. I mean, it's gonna, but I don't want it to.
Any more exploring in the town before you head off to the direction of the roar?
I mean, I'm looking around. Do I see anything besides burned bodies and destroyed town?
Not in your general vicinity, no.
Okay. You guys can explore if you want. I'm heading
Can we
off
tell what
towards
kind of
Dragon
town
Man.
this is? Like, is this a farming town? Is it a hunting town? Is it a...
Yeah, it looks like a trapping town.
I'm going to go kill a dragon for
Trapping
like
town,
1 million
okay.
XP.
Yeah, it looks like these folks were hunters.
I might die
There
a couple
are,
times.
You know, iron traps that are still hanging on some chains.
Ooh.
You see burnt bear pelts and fox pelts and wolf pelts. It looks like they were, a hunting, trading town.
Okay.
Dragon.
Are there any buildings that seem like more stable or more like...
There are a couple. There is at least 2 stone buildings that don't have their roofs, but their foundation and walls are intact.
Stoned buildings. Nailed it.
I would like to go check out one of the stone buildings.
Alrighty.
It's chief in that reef.
Like, I like poke the door to see if
Well, the
like...
door crumbles into ash
Okay.
in front of you.
I love
Just like
Jason.
off of its hinges. The iron hinges are still attached to the stone.
I just kind of poke my head in first, like look around, like...
And
Before I walk in.
inside, you see some rather large rib bones, some rather large femur bones. You see a couple scales here and there. You
Oh,
see
shit.
some rather large
They already
fangs and incisors that don't look dissimilar to Ari's teeth, just larger.
Hey, Ari, come here.
I'm already heading towards the direction of the dragon.
Ari!
Sorry.
Come here!
Can I hear her?
Yeah,
All right, I
it's
stop.
dead silent in Pittsville.
I stop and head back. Maybe I've been a little too brash, but if this town gets destroyed, who cares? I care, but also still. I head back to Neath. What do you want?
Do these bones look kind of familiar to you?
I mean, I don't know what my bones look like.
I mean... but there's like some teeth and scales in here and stuff.
Yeah, that looks like dragon shit.
Is that dragon shit?
It is dragon-related shit.
Can I?
It is dragon shit.
Do I know what it is?
Yeah, these are, the scales are black dragon scales.
Black dragon scales.
So they probably were hunting dragons and just kind of got their due, huh?
Seems like that might be the case.
Let's leave.
I still think it might be fun to kill the dragon. Hey, it might have a horde.
Ooh.
We could always use more money. If you're
We
going to
could
take over the world,
always
you're going to need
use-
money.
Yeah. I could always use more money.
Got to butter you up.
I could always use more
You
money.
could always use more money. Let's go kill a dragon. Huh?
Let's go check out the other stone building real quick.
I want to take some of the scales that are lying
Does it
around.
look like
Seems
it was just like
everyone's
one
dead, so who gives a
dragon's
fuck?
worth of
Everyone is
stuff?
fucking dead.
Okay, I'm going to take
it
some
seems
scales.
like it is the remains of one rather
A one large dragon.
Hephaestus would love this shit. I'm going to take some scales and the teeth and whatever I'm putting in my bag.
As much as it can hold.
Well, I mean, it's not that.
You get 2 of the scales and 7 of the teeth, and then the femurs and some of the rib bones don't go into the bag.
Femurs and rib bones don't make it in? Okay, but
They
I
make it halfway in, but then they stop.
got 2 scales and 7 teeth. I'm good with that.
No matter how hard you try, they just will not fit all the way in the bag.
Hey, I'm not mad. I got 2 scales and 7 teeth, baby. Hephaestus is going to love this shit.
It is in the realm of possibility that you have reached the capacity of the weight of your bag of holding,
That's fine for now.
with all of the traps and all of the nets and all of the shit you had on top of that.
You know.
And then the addition of the scales and the teeth
Yeah, the horse stuff. Yeah.
and the heated gun, net launching gun.
Yeah, I've got a couple bags of holding, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got a lot
Yeah,
of
'cause
shit.
remember he bought that second one.
Oh, okay.
Got a lot of shit.
Well, then they don't fit in the first one. So you could,
I tried to fit some more bones into the second one.
they'll fit just fine.
Sweet. And I get some femurs,
Claws,
claws,
rib and a half.
ribs, dragon, black, races.
Aren't you glad I called you back?
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Neith. I'll help, maybe Hephaestus can make you some cool shit out of this.
Maybe.
He's the best god.
You know who used to get some really cool stuff made out of weird stuff?
Hephaestus?
No.
Lux.
Hermione?
What? No, Lux did.
I miss Lux. She was fun. Maybe we'll see her again someday.
Maybe.
Foreshadowing.
Look around. Is there anything else in this stone building?
We'll break her.
No. In this first building, no. It just looks like it was a trash pile for the remains of this large black dragon.
Sweet.
I head over to the second stone
Can't
building.
wait to get rid of these fucking traps.
Okay. Much like the same, you can push on the door
I want to loot more shit.
then the door crumbles into ash.
I follow her. This is fun.
And inside there are traps and pelts of woodland creatures.
Take some. They're all yours now. Finders keepers. Losers weepers. That's what they say.
Are there any bludgeoning weapons?
It's the law of the land.
No. These hunters didn't use bludgeoning weapons. It was bow and arrow and spear and javelin and traps and nets. No bludgeoning weapons.
That's what's up.
Ari, do you see anything you need?
Nope. I'm good here. You want to go kill a dragon? Yeah?
I
Horde?
mean,
Dragon horde? Huh?
I think there might be something deeper in here deeper going on here though.
Like what?
Like maybe they deserved what they got. They killed
Maybe.
the dragon.
How are we going to figure that out, though?
Maybe we should go talk to the dragon. I mean, he probably won't notice that I'm there.
Unreal.
And you're a dragon. So that just leaves poor Gelsira.
We could just get murdered and come back again and
Gelsira
again
could just be a
until we
tree or
kill this
something.
dragon. We could waste like 3 or 4 doors.
I mean, you haven't died as much as I have.
Correct.
Neith has died a lot.
He has died a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm ready.
I don't know how many doors.
If it does come down to fighting a dragon, I'm ready for battle. And
You have as many doors
take
equal
my,
to your HP.
I'm like,
Nailed it.
I'm ready for battle if we need to. I kind of take my claws and like the Wolverine claws that I have.
I think
I
maybe
put my
we should
gloves
go
on.
talk to the dragon first. Okay, Ari, where
What
did
do you
you hear
think,
that?
Jelly?
Where
Should
did
we
where
talk
did the
to a
roar
dragon?
come from?
That way.
And Karga says it's always best to just talk to a dragon first.
Hi, Dragon, Karga.
Yeah, see, Karga's on my side this time.
All right, Karga. That's wise counsel whispered into my ear. I love it.
Feed him some more jerky.
I asked Cedric.
Yeah, boy.
I asked Cedric to come back to me.
Hey, is there any jerky in the shop?
Yes.
Did it suffer the ravages of the dragon?
There is jerky made out of people.
Karga, are you into this kind of jerky?
What?
Everybody here that was burnt to a
Oh,
crisp
I was like,
is essentially jerky
whoa,
for
what is going on
Karga.
in this village? Oh my gosh. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's head towards the direction that we heard the roar.
I'm writing it down.
You grab some pieces of flesh.
Grab some people jerky.
Rock on.
They're dead. They won't mind.
Nope, they won't mind. What's your alignment?
Awful neutral.
Neutral? Okay.
They're already dead.
They're dead, yeah.
Fine.
I
What
mean,
are
you
they
aren't
gonna
using
do?
it to sacrifice,
Yeah.
to like demons or anything like that. Yeah,
This is Karga food.
it's food for Karga, yeah.
Jeepers.
I'll allow it.
He probably loves it.
The last time you saw him was digging around in the corpse of a body.
Yeah,
So,
he's into it.
yeah, he'll eat almost anything.
And this shit's cooked, so it's probably better.
It is cooked.
It's not all that bloody taste that he might be into, but still, finer things in life. Karga's in the finer club.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
you got?
Well, I think we should walk in the direction of the roar.
All right,
But
we
I-
walk in the direction of the roar.
Ooh, should we leave our horses here or should we take them into battle?
That was going to be my next question.
they have
You
a
walk
feat.
into the deep of the woods with or without your horses?
I don't really want to.
Ask your horse how the horses feel.
Hey, Lucy, what do you think? Do you want to come? We're going to go to try to find this dragon. Do you want to come with us or do you want to stay here?
I don't want to be eaten.
Okay.
Find out how the other ones feel.
What about I kind of get a feel for the other horses, see what they think too.
Matt's horse is all about that life.
Let's go, Jam.
You would meet this horse, not so much about that.
What about
life.
Neith's horse?
not so much about that life. It is as nervous as Lucy. But Matt's horse is all about that life and is ready to charge into the woods.
I would like to try to find like a secure spot for them, like it's kind of tucked away somewhere where they'll be safe.
Like maybe we can go to like the edge of the woods and find
That's
some
what I'm
sort of
thinking.
little like
You could
something that would kind of
easily
hide them.
find some place to lash your horses in the wood.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to leave them here.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to leave them out in the open or anything.
Yeah.
Probably best. You don't want to leave your houses out in the open with a dragon attack.
Right.
That was just a couple
Our
hours ago.
houses out in the open.
Horses, I meant.
The party leaves their houses out in the open.
Yep. Goodbye, houses.
Okay, well, I do that. I lead horse Lucy. I almost said horsey. Lucy out into the woods.
Loosey goosey.
Mm-hmm.
I follow.
Looking at mounted combat, Matt.
It's not helpful. I got to find a better page.
Right now, against a dragon, mounted combat would probably not be helpful. Against people not on horses, yes, incredibly helpful.
Look, a dragon is a person to me. We're dragonkin, baby. Okay. All right.
All right. I think you should go first.
What do we go?
So we've lashed our horses so that they're just out in the open.
All right, Anos, I think you should stay here, buddy. And I pat him on the head and I lash him.
Sighs
I know.
as
but
a horse would.
I'm going to feed you some dragon jerky. I don't know if you eat
she's
meat.
willing to stay there with the other horses.
I give Lucy and Anos and what's your horse's name, Neith?
She doesn't remember.
Oh,
I don't think I ever gave it a name.
I give your horse magic mushrooms.
Oh, sweet. They all get
All of a sudden, my horse doesn't care about me anymore.
Electo. I help her down and I give her a big hug and I say, ready to kill a dragon?
I am most certainly ready to have a conversation with a dragon.
I mean, of course, but we all know how this is going to go.
Do we?
And we do.
How many dragons do you know?
I know me.
I know at least one.
I'm dragon-ish.
You know a dragon, Electo?
I do.
Bahamut.
That's him.
He's the shit.
Bahamut. I know Bahamut.
I'm over here. Let's go, champ. All right, let's go talk to a dragon. I speak dragon.
Nice. So you guys start making your trek.
I actually speak any language that can be understood by a creature.
Yep.
Nailed it.
You guys start heading into it's a monk thing.
Huh.
Yep. Cool. And I've got it.
He speaks in tongues. So he can speak any language.
Tongue of the sun and moon or some shit. Yeah. Good time.
So you guys head into the woods.
Any creature that can understand a language?
Let's see. This is day 4.5 of 7 to get to Therium. You ran to
Yes.
Pittsville. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
The math tracks.
I'm watching you.
And there is dead silence in this forest.
So, like, no little birds,
Nope.
squirrels.
You don't, Gelsira specifically,
bugs.
you don't see or hear any other animals
Like none? Zero?
in this vicinity. None. Zero.
Fuck.
It seems like there is some
Because you could just
massive
ask them.
apex predator in this forest somewhere that has made its claim, and other creatures know not to tread in this area.
Well, I feel like we're in the right spot then.
There isn't even a centipede or a roly-poly or ladybug to be seen.
I mean, should I just like holler out for the dragon, guys? What do you think?
Holla! Hey, dragon.
That was kind of a real question.
We just want to talk to you.
Is that a bad idea, or are you saying it's not good?
I mean, let's look around. Are there any dragon tracks? Are there any
All right, now
signs
we
of a
search
dragon?
for dragon signs,
I asked Cedric to.
dragon droppings.
Cedric's like, nope.
Cedric, did you see anything that might? Did you see a dragon?
No.
I mean, beast is my favorite enemy.
dragons
so-
don't count as beasts.
Oh, that's right.
Dragons count as
are
dragons.
separate.
Dragons,
They're like
dungeons,
separate.
and what?
Dragons.
Dwarves.
Dragon's milk.
Milk.
No, stop it! I have to. This is not a free idea.
Cedric says, no, I didn't see a dragon, but I did see a opening to a cave system that appeared to go underground
Oh.
a little bit that way.
Hey guys, I think the dragon's in his dragon cave or her dragon cave.
Where's the dragon cave at?
a little bit that way.
It's about 45 minutes in that direction.
I point in that direction.
We go in that direction. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Go in that direction.
as you walk through that direction for about 30 to 45 minutes,
All right.
Hey, do you think we should pass without trace?
Ooh. Well, I mean, we're going to try to talk to the dragon, right?
you come to
I
a
don't think we should surprise
gray
That's true.
looking mound made of stone
Sweet.
with a rather large opening
Oh, yes.
that
See.
is pitch black that goes into, well, you presume, this little cave.
Sweet.
Outside of the opening of the mouth of the cave are half corpses of men and women. There are bones and skulls of people strewn about. There is, sinew and guts that are draped over rock that look like they could just dry out in the sun.
Happy Halloween.
It stinks of blood and death. Like whatever lives in this cave has had no issue with killing the people from the town on the other side of the wood.
Maybe that's why they killed the dragon.
You guys think I should just holler into this cave from out here and try to talk to the dragon?
Do so politely.
Yeah.
Like revere it. Oh, wonderful dragon.
You good with that, Jelly?
Mm-hmm.
You are
Electo,
amazing.
is that a good idea?
I think that's a terrible idea.
What's a better idea?
Not calling out to the dragon.
But how are we going to talk to it?
Just walk in its house.
Well, normally you knock on people's doors or you announce yourself so they're not like, somebody's in my house.
Oh, great. And why is Electo?
Well, if this is a dragon den, do you think it would hear us if we called to it out here? Do we know how deep it goes?
We don't.
Huh.
Nina's
Sure.
very
Call out to
leery
the dragon.
about walking into a dark cave that she can't
Electo,
see
do you
into.
think we should be stealthy while going in?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's go in,
Okay,
everyone. It's all good. We die, we come back. It's fine. We're just, it's,
That's
it's
the way I look
attrition.
at
I
it. If
feel
you
like-
die, you come back anyway, right?
I feel like we're here for a reason.
Yeah, but Electo, you don't die and come back, right? Or
Well, I mean, I won't die.
ever?
Well, I mean,
I love that.
I'm sure it could do enough damage to me to kill me, but then I would just be reborn by the powers of the universe and I would be back on the farm.
And I will find you.
I'll be back on the farm.
Okay.
I feel like we've come too far to not go in.
All right, into the cave.
I don't exactly want to, but
I walk carefully into the cave,
and I'm just thinking,
It's a drift globe.
perceiving
Drift club?
everything
I don't know.
and
Forgotten
walking
what a drift globe is.
carefully.
I don't know. I could look it up really quick.
No, what's a drift globe? I have one.
Drift globe?
I wonder if it's a illumination thing, maybe like it.
It doesn't sound like a thing you have.
I've had it for a while.
I've had this beer
I have a
for a
torch.
short time.
This small sphere of thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate light
Genuflect.
or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn.
Oh.
It's all like Donkey Kong.
I
You just
bring out my
reminded me-
drift globe and I say,
Who gave you the drift globe?
I don't know.
My mother.
Do you know the command word?
Oh.
No, there was a command
shit,
word.
son. You should. Oh shit, son.
Hold on.
Shit, son.
How did I get a drift globe?
I don't know. If only somebody had like potions of seeing or something in their pack that you could just drink.
Neith wants to be independent.
Neith wants to be an
Also, I'm
independent
tired
woman.
of drinking damn. Also, we don't have that many
It
potions
tastes
left.
like shit.
Also, I mean, I could just make flame
She can make flame.
come out of my hand.
Reduce.
I just want to actually use something out of my goddamn inventory, okay?
Okay.
You-
Well,
Use
then make
it.
up the command word. Since you don't know what it is, just make it up.
I
You
look
give it
at
your
it
own
and
command
I
word.
say, hocus pocus.
Unreal.
Write that down. That
Nailed
your
it.
command word
That's
for
your
your
command
drift
word
globe
forever now.
is hocus pocus. Yep.
Hocus pocus.
That will forever be the command word for your drift globe.
Popus pocus.
Okay.
And it will hover around you as you walk.
See?
And will
Just as good.
resume to hover around you as you walk until somebody else grabs it or interacts with it.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Now we have light.
Well, they didn't need the light, but... And as the cave illuminates in 60 feet of daylight, you can see along the walls of the cave a drippy,
Gross.
wet,
Grosser.
Icarus
Ew.
type fluid dripping off of the cave walls and off of the ceiling above your head. And as it drops off of the ceiling into
Are we
the ground,
in Star Wars and we've actually just walked into
Nope.
the mouth of something?
Cave worm.
not even
We're
at
in
all.
a cave worm.
No, it's Iker.
Yeah, Iker. I said Icarus, which would be like the adjective participle.
I got what I
Iker.
picked up what you were putting down.
Yeah. And it
We need it at
sizzles
the player.
in the ground as it drops from the ceiling.
Where are you gonna find one? Huh? Iker. Gross. Let's go, champ. I avoid the Iker.
Smart call.
The best at this.
It
Electo.
sizzles like acid.
Gross.
Like, is it like in one spot or is it like all along the walls?
All
and
along
stuff?
the walls of the cave.
I am constantly dodging.
So, yes, you guys can tentatively go through the cave to not get dropped on by ancient black dragon acid.
Yeah, Neith is doing her like Dex thing.
It's a good thing you brought that light so everybody could see that the walls and ceiling were covered in acid.
Way to go.
I was just hoping somebody would just reach out and touch the side of the wall into a big old hand full of acid. That would have been super fun for me. But fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all.
But Neith,
And
Fuck y'all.
smart.
as you continue to walk,
Nailed
it
it.
looks like it goes deeper into the cave. And as you're walking, there is a probably 10 or 11% grade. You can feel it goes deeper into the
That's
ground.
a failing grade, baby.
And you can hear deep, shallow breathing echoing off of the walls. Sounds kind of like the breathing that echoed when you guys fought the Hydra. Yep. So there is definitely something deeper into the cave. And Electo chuckles from behind Ari, and she says, "This is the most excited I have been for the longest time.
Excellent.
Never actually got to talk to a dragon."
Well, hopefully we get to just talk.
Yeah, we'll just talk. I head on in.
And you walk for about 350 feet
Get murdered.
in the cave down to the
Wrecked
ground.
son?
Behind you, it is pitch dark. You cannot see the mouth of the cave. And you come into a big, huge, massive, hollowed out crevice, I guess.
Yes.
And in the middle of the crevice, there is a old woman sitting. And she has a book in her lap. And she is weeping ever so silently as tears drop onto the book.
Hail.
Did you say there's a desk, or did I imagine you saying that?
No.
No, you're
okay.
hallucinating.
Nope. She's just sitting there, crisscross applesauce, with a book in her lap.
Wow.
And she appears to be crying.
Hello.
She looks to be, I don't know, 75, 80 years old based on the gray in her hair and the wrinkles in her hands.
What's got you down?
And then she looks up and she gasps a little bit in terror
Hi.
and then closes the book and backs up like further away from you guys.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Hi, my name's Josira. What's your name?
And the old lady stands up and looks at you guys. She peers through her eyes, she, like inspecting you guys hardly. And she says, "My name is Margot.
Hi, Margot.
What do you want?"
We wanted to go talk to the dragon.
"Which dragon?"
The one that lives here.
"Oh, well, I'm sorry she's not here at the moment. How can I?"
Are you the dragon?
And then she grins, a big, toothy grin.
Uh-oh.
And she says, "Yes, I am the dragon."
Oh. Hi, Margot the dragon.
"Hi."
We've been around a lot of magic.
It's been wonderful since it's been back.
Yeah.
You're
What's
welcome
with
for
that
that.
town that is totally destroyed not far from here?
Oh, I destroyed them. Every single one of them.
Was there like a reason?
Yes, there was.
What was
And
that?
you can see, looking around, there are 2 beds.
Sweet.
One of them is made nice and neat.
Ah, all right.
And then there is another bed that is messy. And she says they killed my son.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I returned the favor.
Ah, I see. That's very very normal. I'm sorry they did that.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? Do you know?
Ran out of game to hunt, I presume.
Why is there no game to hunt?
They hunted it all.
Well, that's not a good plan for them to do.
They don't
Yeah.
they don't know how to keep the balance with the forest, it sounds like.
No,
Sound like very good hunters.
no, they don't.
Well, I mean, you're still sad, clearly, as you should be. But I mean, are you good? Are you going to go on any more rampages? If you've taken
Many.
out your vengeance on the town that wronged you?
Sure, there will be more towns, though.
Oh,
Well, but I mean,
Humans pop up everywhere.
yeah, but could you maybe not?
hey Margot, I understand how you feel. But it sounds like maybe you've already gotten your revenge on those who killed your son. I mean,
And then she hisses loudly in your direction, and her tongue comes out of her mouth. Long, forked tongue. Looks like it should be longer than a 75-year-old woman's tongue.
Yeah.
And she says, what would you know about vengeance and wrongs that were done to somebody? My son and I have lived in these woods for thousands of years, have never had
Fury of vengeance.
any reason to come after us, especially because they overhunted the forest. We are not dangerous game for them to take advantage of.
that's right. They should not have done that.
Yeah, but you're about to become dangerous game if you're going to go attack more villages.
Yeah.
Hey, Electo, do you think you could maybe say something?
Electo says, no, that tracks. I mean, just not long ago, you murdered hundreds of people for no reason
Hundreds.
other than
I didn't.
The
think it was
sheer joy of
hundreds. Well, I didn't enjoy it.
She
And
said enjoyingly.
Electo says, you too, Neith, have killed more than your fair share of people. She has an excellent point. Humans in general are just the absolute worst. I told you all, we just had this conversation. There are worse monsters in this world than hydras and dragons.
Well, I'm a dragonborn, so that tracks, I guess.
I mean, I'm a halfling. I'm not a human, so.
No, you're just as monstrous, though. The souls of the many people that died due to your volcano still scream out to me every day. And Electo turns around and very Hades-like waves dismissively at the three of you. And she says, I'm fine with this. She's going to do what she wants. I'm not going to do my part to stop her. I'll be outside if you need me. And then Margot says, she's
I mean-
I
pretty
give Jelly a
wise.
look.
Quite a wise companion.
Do you have?
It's dark in here, right?
I got my drift globe
Except
going
for
on.
her drift globe.
But that's casting shadows, is it not?
Yeah, other than the 60 feet of daylight
Unreal.
that is casted around this drift globe, it is completely dark in this cave.
I'm like Ixnay on the Agon tree.
Do you have
I look at Neith.
a target already planned out for next? What's your next target?
Not yet, but as soon as I can get maps of this area from a map maker, I will find my next target.
Your boyfriend's involved.
Will you stop? You don't happen to have any? We're just traveling. We're just traveling through.
Have you guys killed any dragons?
Mm-mm.
I mean, we travel with the sort of dragon. I mean, do you really count? Do you count him?
Barely.
I have a dragon friend, Karga. You want to talk to a dragon?
And then Karga comes out from under your hood. He peeks his little head out. And then he goes right back under your hood. And in Draconic, he whispers in your ear, I want nothing to do with her. She is
Karga's shy.
very, very old and very, very powerful.
And he's a dragon. He's fun. You want some jerky, dragon lady?
No, I had my fill of the people in Pittsville.
You left a lot there.
So
I've never been on a job that included a dragon, nor have I ever would have taken one.
I mean, it sounds like they had what was coming to them, and we haven't been issued a quest to slay you. So, I mean, are we cool?
I'm fine if you're fine.
I'm
if
fine.
You turn around and leave and never come back. Have you considered knocking on someone's door before walking through?
What
You
door?
know, I told you we should announce ourselves.
What door? I want to know now.
Whole wall of stone.
The wall of stone is a door.
Yeah. Around the mouth of the cave?
Unreal. A door covers an entrance. It's not just a part of the whole house.
Don't listen to him. He's just rude and walks into people's houses.
Look, I'm Dragonborn. This is a sticking point for me. Doors exist, and they are not what this dragon thinks they are.
I mean, when you're that big, anything's a door, okay?
hey, Margot, would you like some baklava?
No.
It's like an elephant.
No, I
Where
would.
does an elephant sleep?
Okay.
Wherever it wants to.
You say that, but they probably
So
like certain places.
are you just gonna I'm just curious.
Yes, I'm going to kill more people.
but I mean, are you gonna stop at some
Why
point?
would we want to fight a powerful dragon?
I mean, eventually, when I've had my fill.
I'm confused about her motivation here.
Do
Show money
you
for me.
do you know when you're gonna get
Ringo's
your
gonna
fill?
be sad again.
Is that gonna be one
You should have fought the
person,
dragon. Why would
10
we?
people, 100, 1,000,
1,000,
1,000 people?
All of them.
10,000 people, 100,000 people.
Do you want to
Do you
fight
happen
the
to have
dragon?
any doors around here?
Because I was kind of
Because
into
I
it,
happen
but
to know a
everybody's
really
like, we
good
should
map
leave.
maker.
No,
Well, I don't want to.
I don't.
I don't want
No.
to fight her, but I don't want her to
Sneak attack.
mm,
But this one's like, I'm out. No money.
Do I see like a horde or anything?
Yes, there is. You can see glints of what look to be gold and silver
I'm
tooth
lawful neutral. I
shaped-
wouldn't just let it go.
nuggets.
Oh, this sucks. We're gonna die.
It looks like raw silver and gold.
Raw silver and gold.
Yeah, not like pressed or made into coin, like raw silver and gold.
I think you should
And then she sits back down and she opens her book. And you guys can see that they are pictures of her
Yeah, kill her.
and another large black dragon and then a smaller black dragon.
Yeah.
This would be a photo album of what you could presume would be her husband and her son.
No, for sure.
So I see that there are 2 beds. Did your son live with you?
He did.
What about your mate?
He died a millennia ago due to old age.
Gross. He was robbing the cradle.
Yes.
And I go over to Ari.
Yes, he was, Matt.
I say, Ari, you should give her a tooth or something. A little memento to remember her son by.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Matt. Why don't you give the remains of her slain son to her while you're in her den? That is brilliant. Do it. No, we don't want to fight you, but hey, here's the remains of your son. I'd like you to have them. Oh my God, that is a good idea. Make that happen.
Or don't.
No. No, I'm not going to be doing that, Neith.
That's
But
probably a good idea.
I think we have to do something about this.
Neith doesn't understand sentimentality, okay?
hey, Marco.
This is as good as she gets right here.
Would you consider starting a new life somewhere in another world?
No, I'd consider snapping the head off your shoulders the longer you keep bothering me.
All right, I'm going to go in for a stunning
Take
strike.
out my ruby encrusted dagger.
All right. Are we finna go in the rounds? Are
Yes.
we gonna fight a dragon?
We don't
my
have we don't have
gosh,
Electo
why?
with us. We don't
Yes.
have Electo with us.
Sheila,
gonna
that's
die.
fine. She's not into this. Stunning strike.
Sweet.
Oh, I have to...
Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this a red dragon, I wonder?
Probably.
Black dragon.
Black dragon.
Pay attention, Daphne.
I don't know how dragons work.
They don't work. They just sit on hordes they steal. They're a goddamn capitalist class
I'm gonna
bullshit.
try to get her attention with my rubies on my dagger. Make her be.
I rolled a nat
those are
20 on my
pretty."
stunning strike in case that was a thing.
What's the save on that? Constitution, right?
Yes.
Is it a con save?
It's yes, it's a con save.
That's what I thought. Hold on, I'm writing your guys' name here.
Name me.
Ari, Jelly, Neith.
Name the fuck
Oh, that's
out
just
of
it.
me.
And Margot. That's right. Electo said, nope, she's right.
Yeah.
Deuces, y'all.
It's all good.
She's still a little salty from what Jelsira did.
I know. I'm lawful neutral, though. I can't let this stand.
All right. And what is Margot's Constitution save?
0.
+5.
No, it's a 0.
No, it's a +5.
Negative
sure
5.
it's a 0.
Negative 5 plus 5.
Oh, no, you're right. I was wrong. It's a +10.
No, it's a 0.
No, right there. You see the con save. It's +10.
What? It says plus 5.
Well, that's the modifier. +5 on her Constitution. Under that, you'll see saves. Con save is +10. 24.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a plus 10.
Oof.
So you don't stun her. And
What was her AC?
you hit. It's not a problem with a hit. You
Sweet.
absolutely hit.
Fuck
but
yeah.
She doesn't get stunned because she passed her con save.
I mean,
You
they
can
are
stop
chaotic
looking
evil.
at that now. Yes, the ancient black dragons are chaotic evil. She has no problem killing indiscriminately until she's had
I
her
can
fill.
die forever, baby.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh, shit, and that'll do us for this episode
No.
of Some Would Play, right?
Maybe go another 10.
Maybe another 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's...
Is
Just
that
kidding.
bad? Will
No,
that
we can
land us in
totally-
a bad place?
I mean,
because we can make a short episode.
We would go into rounds.
We should probably end it there.
Okay, then we should probably end it there then. And that'll do us for this episode of Some Would Play. Let's see how the party fares against an ancient, chaotic, evil black dragon. This may be redemption for somebody, Jelsira. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Some Would Play. Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Daphne is at Dafterthought, and I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.